Alright, today I'm going to show you how to get laminate through a doorway. I have done videos on this before, but I did this one because the way the floor laid out and came to the doorway is a little different than the other one, and maybe yours is more like this. Same concepts for any doorway regardless, and so let's get this one done. So I've got the trim here on the doorways already cut with a multi-tool so that the flooring can go underneath it. And now I've got this other piece of flooring laid out to give me a straight line that's going to help me measure to. And so that I can kind of gauge this this trim right here. I just need to get marks of where it's going to go underneath the trim. So my first one on the one side is going to be 1 inch, the other is going to be 5 1/4. And now with the floor in front of it, I'm just going to mark the edges of that trim so that I know where to start the cut and the notch for the baseboard right there at the top left. And using a square is going to help me get all of my lines traced across. And this line here is going to be where the cut stops. So right there at 5 1/4. And I'm looking good there. And let me mark where the baseboard is going to sit for that notch. And then I'm just going to pull the square across along that mark. You could also use a table saw for that. And there's the notch for inside the closet where it'll go against the baseboard. So this top square there is where all of my trim will be, and there's the baseboard, and there's the cut. So now I'm going to be able to just get it started on this middle piece here, and I intentionally have this piece so that it's only giving me about 6 to 8 inches out into the middle of the doorway so that it's easier to get the next piece in. This piece I can just tap it in real easy and let it slide right underneath. Looks like my cut turned out pretty good there. Alright, now for the other side. I've got my whole piece already cut lengthwise. Now to mark where the trim is going to sit. And now to get the marks going this other direction. And now to sketch it out again with the square. Alright, so I'm just going to get it started as close to the trim as I can. This laminate is kind of a thinner one, so it is a little easier to bend. Sometimes I stick my square under the open side to help tilt it up while I tap it into place. If you still are having trouble getting it to lock into place, particularly right by the trim, you can always take a chisel and shave off the little lip on the downside that's on the inside there. You just kind of shave it off, and that'll let it slide in without having to be tilted up so much. You can also put a little bit of glue in there just to help the two pieces stay together with that notch being missing. But in this case I didn't need to, so now I just gotta use my pull bar and tap it on down. There we go. And we are officially in the closet with this. So hopefully watching this one helps give you some insight on yours and helps you solve the situation, whatever your flooring is like. You can check out my channel for other cool videos about how to do other cool things, and including other laminate projects. Be blessed.